Winter Carnival is based on Nordic tradition, so it's sort of loosely celebrating the northeast connections with the north and Scandinavia, and we've got all sorts of mythical creatures processing through the streets of Newcastle. We've been organising an early evening carnival event because we wanted something which could be accessible for sort of families, that people could come out, have a celebration, see fireworks, and then go on to bars and restaurants or go home to celebrate. We start almost as soon as the event's finished in terms of planning, because it's quite complex. We still have to review it every year, whether there are issues that have gone wrong, whether there are things we could have done better. So we usually start doing that with a debrief and then thinking about what we will be in terms of 2014. I have a very small team as myself, my colleague Maddie and my colleague Vicky, but then we work with amazing independent companies. So Walk the Plank are the producers for this event, who are based in Manchester, and they come in and they've got all the expertise in the pyrotechnics, and we also work with Bravura Carnival Arts to make the costumes. We work with lots of freelance people who help in terms of production. We work with community groups who help to be the participants in the parade. So there's loads of people. We've got over 300 people taking part in the parade, and probably a team of about 100 who are supporting that. The participants are all from Newcastle and Gateshead. We try and employ local crew as much as possible. Newcastle Gateshead Initiative as an organisation gets support from the two councils, Newcastle and Gateshead Council. And we're a public-private partnership, so we have about 170 local businesses that support us. And every year we use those funds to support the carnival, and we also look to raise additional money from the Arts Council, which we've had this year, to do new commissions and run taster sessions, and we also look to get sponsorship from businesses. Last year, the estimates for the parade, the weather was very good and were kind to us. We reckon that aligning the streets in the parade from the monument up to the Civic Centre, there's about 45,000 people. I think people want to celebrate the new year coming in, and this is just a bit different. And I think this is probably one of the largest free New Year's Eve celebrations, and I think it's also about creating a sense of pride in this area in the northeast, and the fact that it's actually involving people in the parade that are of the city. I think it just draws people in to want to see it. I think it benefits the northeast community by it creates a sense of pride. The 300 people that are in it just have a fantastic time, so it helps in terms of their confidence. And I think it just sort of shows that this is a great city. There's lots of innovative things going on that will continue for the rest of this year in 2014. For New Year, what we would hope to do is look to build on this in the midnight celebrations that we introduced last year.